We're hanging out in the kitchen a little longer today because with Diner Week in full swing, we could probably use a refresher on our table etiquette.
Yeah. So Liz Aquino, the founder of Good Manners Group, is here with us. You always have great advice.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you walking us through this because we realized as Diner Week is happening that maybe we need a little refresher.
Yeah, it's always good. Always good to have a refresher when it comes to table manners.
And so first off, you're just going to talk about the place setting, right?
Yes.
All right, so walk us through this because I always get confused. I have a friend that said lefty, lumpy, or something, and I'm supposed to remember things that way, and I never remember what it means.
Right. I like the 4-5 rule. So the 4-5 rule says that if you think of the word left, it has 4 letters. Anything with 4 letters, any item with 4 letters will go on the left. So I'm going to put my fork, we don't need this fork yet, my fork on the left, and if we had a little bread dish has 4 letters, it would go on your left.
Okay.
The word right has 5 letters. So anything with 5 letters will go to the right of your plate. That's the knife, the spoon, and the glass would all go on the right. That's the 4-5 rule.
You know what? I think I can actually remember this.
Yeah.
Now, where's the napkin go?
The napkin will stay to the left, but as soon as everybody sits down, then the napkin will go on your lap.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Now,
right.
if you're sitting at one of those circular tables where there's no delineation between what's mine and what's yours, and you're thinking, which glass is mine?
Yes, this happens, especially at weddings because they pack you into that table.
Yes. I always think BMW, like the car company. B for the bread dish, M for your main meal, and W for water or wine. Just think BMW.
You know, that's so good.
This is my bread, this is my water.
Yep.
People are going to be whispering BMW to themselves when they sit
That's
down.
how you know.
Because I always look like I always talk to the person next to me like, did you take a sip of Is that your water? I don't know.
That's right.
But now I know.
That's right. And if you get panicked because you see silverware of all different shapes and sizes, always work from the outside in and up. So I'll move that fork over there.
Okay.
So we're starting farthest from our plate with a first course. That's our little spoon for the salad and a bigger spoon for the soup. And we're going to work our way in closer to the plate as the courses go on. And then if you're at a fancy restaurant, maybe there's a dessert knife or spoon or fork up there.
Okay.
So that's not your butter knife up there?
No, no.
Oh.
That's dessert.
Oopsie.
I do think that there's a lot of grace happening,
There,
right?
that's right.
Especially in formal settings, if you're with people that aren't typically in them. There's a lot of silverware in front of me. I don't know. I always work my way into. That's a good rule of thumb. All right, so now that we have the place settings covered, let's get into some of the food. And I think this is so interesting, whether you're out at a restaurant or if you're ordering in and getting pizza. How many slices? How many pies?
Right.
How do you figure that out?
This is where math and manners intersect. It doesn't happen very often. But the formula, if we're inviting X number of guests, 2X plus X divided by 3.
Whoa.
So let me break that down for you.
Right.
So
We need a chalkboard, I think.
I know. If we have 6 guests, 2 times 6 is 12, plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. So 12 plus 2, 14 pieces.
Okay.
Anything else seems miserly. Anything more might lead to a state of catatonia. So we want to go with 2X plus X divided by 3.
Okay. All right. Well, that helps a little bit. I still feel like I need to write down the equation.
Right.
Well, no, we can go back and watch this segment again.
I think, too, it depends on if you have adults, if you have kids.
Sure.
And if you know somebody has a big appetite. Like I know some people, they're going to want 3 or 4 slices of pizza. So if you have that in mind.
Yeah. And the size of the pizza, too. Some of those thicker pieces are far more filling.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
All right, we were asking this question before in the show. And is it okay to be the one who takes the last bite on a shared plate? And I'm thinking, like, if you're already sharing a plate with somebody, you must have some understanding. I mean, you don't share a plate with a stranger.
Right.
Yeah.
Go on, take that last bite, as long as you've given them the chance to do so if they want to. You're serving nobody by just leaving that, let's say, last mozzarella stick hanging out on the plate. Leaving the servers to wonder, are they finished yet? Should I take that?
And it's almost like a war of who's going to take it.
Why
who's
did you
gonna
look at me like that about the last mozzarella? Did I?
Well, no. I was
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. It just reminded me of the mozzarella sticks. You'll see it later in the week. Just keep watching. You'll see it later on.
I think having that conversation too can be a big help. Like, do you want this? Do you mind if I have it?
And in fact, she gave me the last mozzarella stick.
That was very nice of you.
That's why I wasn't sure what the glance was all about.
No, it wasn't like bad. It was a good thing.
Okay. Thank
Liz,
you so much, Liz.
You're welcome.
We always have such fun, and we learn.
Good.
Thank you, Liz.
You're welcome.
BMW.
BMW.
BMW.